Hi guys, welcome back to Jess Creates. Today I have my Wednesday for Week in the Life. If you want to know more about my process, do check out my previous video, which is Tuesday's Week in the Life. I didn't do one for Monday because I was still trying to figure out how I was doing my hybrid process, but Tuesday's explains a bit more about how I've done it. So what I had there, I've just moved to one side the journaling for Wednesday, which is on two sides of A5. My album and my pocket pages are all A5, and I'm printing my pages two on an A4 sheet, just because it saves money doing it that way. And I'm liking the size of it because it's only just a tiny bit smaller than 6x8. I can still use 3x4 and 4x6 cards, and sometimes I'm cutting them down ever so slightly, and sometimes I'm just leaving them as they are, and they fit really nicely. So I haven't really touched the journaling pages. I'm not doing any sort of embellishments to that. I have followed the same pattern for each day, varying depending on how much journaling I've got for each day. So some days I have two full A5 pages of journaling. One of the days I only have one, and I'm adding very small amounts of journaling on the rest of the pages. Each journaling page has at the top of it the numbers 1 to 7, and the day that I'm on is a different colour. The rest of the numbers are black, and that's a design element that I have lifted from Brandy Kincaid, and if you haven't already, you should definitely check out her Week in Life posts on Instagram because hers are just beautiful. And underneath the numbers I have the day of the week in sort of cursive writing, and then I have just all my journaling. So here I've laid out all my pages. So on Wednesday we went to my sister's and had lunch there, so I do have lots more pages, but I'm not sharing them because they have my son's face on just most of them, all of them. I also, in this day, I have included a double page photo, which, oh, I wish I could remember who it was that I saw do it. There was somebody, and I will link to it in the description below if I can find it. There was someone on Instagram that I saw do it, and I was like, yes, I want to do that too. So I have included a double page photo, which is of my son picking flowers. And I like that a lot. I am trying to work on my cover page. So this is my Wednesday title page. I haven't shared any of the previous ones because they are just great big photos of Ben. And I'm kind of looking at it and trying to figure out what it is that I want to do with it. And in the end, I decided to add on a label with a tiny red sticker. But then I sort of put it to one side and do the rest of it after I've done my pages. So yeah, we went to my sister's, so there's lots of photos of that. And then we came home and Ben had a nap, and then I fell asleep, and then I felt rubbish. And he went to his dad's in the evening, so I sort of forced myself to get up and dye my hair. So that was kind of the story of the day. I am using some of the cards. I put myself a little kit together, so most of the cards that I'm using are Ali Edwards or Studio Calico. This one was from a cut apart sheet. I think it might be Pebbles. It's a spring themed one, but it's got lots of gold foiled lettering, which I like. So in terms of embellishments, I also have a little dish, and mostly in there I am using punched and fussy cut stars and hearts, as well as these little silver and yellow stars that were from an Ali Edwards kit. Might have been Surprise. I subscribed to the Ali Edwards story kits for a few months last year, maybe September to December, and then I did December daily and decided that I needed to figure out what I was doing in 2017 in terms of style and what kind of things I wanted to do. Since then, I attempted to go kind of full on digital. That was interesting, and I enjoyed learning some more about the digital. I sort of missed the creative outlet. So after that, I subscribed to the Like Forever kit, and I had 2 months of that before that came to an end, which I was very sad about. And now, since doing Week in the Life, I've decided that I want to subscribe to Ali Edwards again. So I am on a waiting list, so I'm hoping, I know that this month is sold out, but I'm hoping that I will be able to start with next month, which I think is brave, which would be really good. So yes, I have added onto the previous page some enamel dots, some enamel hearts and tiny word stickers, and I'm just adding onto this one, this card that says worry less, live more. Should really have my pages in front of me because the screen that I'm looking at is very small. I'm just adding some more of those stars and some enamel dots. Go back to Wednesday. Worry less, live more, and a tiny red sticker that says what really matters today is to be happy. So for this card, this page, all I've done is printed my photo off on the top and left the rest of it blank. This was at the very end of the day, and I stayed up late, and I knew that I wanted to use this card that says a little story, up early or up late, which was from the Ali Edwards Up kit. And another one of those cards from the Cuts Part sheet that I think is Pebbles that just says love. And in this photo I was doing some work for some projects that are coming up for National Scrapbooking Day, and I was talking to some of my fellow scrappers on For the Love of Pretty Paper and UK Scrap Addicts, just trying to get everything sorted, ready for that, which is exciting. So I've been very busy having that on and Week in the Life on and everything. So I am adding some stars and some, do I add my journaling? The thing was, at the end of this video, I thought that I was still filming and my phone cut off. I don't know if that is something it's supposed to do. It obviously thinks that I would never want to record more than 30 minutes at a time, but I am going to just insert some photos of the finished pages here. So this page is as it was, and I haven't done anything to this one. This is my full page photo, and I've just added some stars to the top left corner of this one, and on the right is an Ali Edwards Story Kit envelope that I'm going to use to put bits of memorabilia in. And it was this page that I've changed the most. This is my title page, and I had added on the label in the top left corner, but I've also added another one that I've put together with some pattern paper and a sticker from an Ali Edwards kit that says a story of today's outing. So that's Wednesday. Thanks for watching.